All right, Eric, to the guy who's at home stuck right now, why is his life mediocre?
Great question. There's a lot of causation to mediocrity and being stuck in general. But I would say your poor standards, your lack of discipline, your inability to see the truth, to hold a mirror up, your inability to have integrity and sort of ambition that actually moves the needle is probably sort of the plague that was birthed out of your entitled attitude. Okay? And I think in today's society, especially with sort of the younger generation, very important to understand that in the world of technology, in the world of everything's at your doorstep in 6 seconds, bro, it was hard to even get down the street when I was a kid without a map. You know, now everything's at the foot of your doorstep. You don't have to work for anything. When I was a kid, thank God, I'm grateful for this. I had to work for everything. So I think the greatest sort of root in the modern era towards the thing that I think is destroying really ambition and excellence and standards the most is actually entitlement. If you feel like you're owed something, you'll never push yourself to the limits necessary to really achieve it at the highest levels. You're gonna wait for it to be handed to you on a silver platter. And the truth is, that's not how the real world works. People are so indoctrinated these days when it comes to this subject matter. They are so sort of indoctrinated to think that the reason you don't have what you deserve is because this rich guy over here has it. And so that's the oppressor and you're the oppressed. And this is the narrative that is said in every elementary school in America right now, every college in America. And they're taught that America is bad, the system is bad, freedom is bad, and that really we're an evil place. But I would say in a world where LeBron James could come from Akron, Ohio and rise to the highest levels, I always use him as my example. All the way to billionaire status, you can achieve anything in this world. That dream is still there, but you gotta be able to sort of go get it. And entitlement is one of the greatest reasons you can't go get it. Because at the end of the day, somehow you've got it in your head that that guy has and I don't have, and somehow it's that guy's fault, okay? But beyond that, let's really like sort of analyze what entitlement does for you, okay? So at the end of the day, people who succeed, those are not people that sit around waiting for opportunities to come. Entitled people sort of are expecting opportunities, while real successful people, they go out and create them. They don't just show up on your doorstep and knock and say, I'm here, and nobody's ever gonna really hand them to you without you working for them or presenting a unique value. Oftentimes it's greater than the opportunity itself, okay? Something you really gotta think deeply about what I just said. But entitlement, it makes you passive as a person. It makes you sort of passive and in a way that it is an enemy to your greatest self. Once you realize this, you can start analyzing every thought you have and everything you say out loud. And if you start writing every negative thought down, every negative thing you say, oftentimes what you'll see when you do this deep work in a person is you're gonna see someone who's very bitter, someone who's very entitled, and someone who thinks that they're owed something for some reason. And those types of grievances are the reason that you're sort of always trapped in the hell of mediocrity.